Welcome to the Daily News Network, and today you're on a special mission with Jack Sears. It's 6-8 Ministries Edition. And joining us today on the show to talk about CodeRed.com is Zach Terry. Welcome to the show, Zach.
Thank you. It's an honor to be with you today.
Yeah. So Zach, 3 questions. Who are you? What do you want to be when you grow up? And how are you going to get there? And let's tie Code Red Talk into that, okay?
Okay. Well, I'm moved down to Florida 8 years ago. I've been in gospel ministry for over 30 years this year. And I'm the pastor at First Baptist Church, Fernandina Beach, Florida. We have a radio program that's heard across the state called Maximum Life. And then we have a talk show format that's called CodeRedTalk. And really the thought behind that, as we looked at the ministry of Jesus, we saw that it was made up of both monologue, preaching, and dialogue, conversations. And so we were looking at, as we minister to the masses, how can we represent both good conversation and hopefully decent sermons? And so Sunday morning and through our radio program, we do the preaching ministry. And then through our talk show, we have the dialogue where people can push back, ask questions, or we can shine the spotlight on people that God is using, just like you're doing for me today. And when I grow up, I'm still trying to figure that out, brother. Hopefully I can be doing the same thing.
Yeah. In a previous life, that's when I was counseling with young people, I would always ask those 3 questions to help them think about the path that they want to take. And it sounds to me like the path that you are on through ministry is helping to raise awareness and conversation of your ministry. Would that be a good way to say
Certainly.
it? Yeah.
It would. And you know, it's been interesting to me. My son is 21 years old. He's graduating this semester from the University of Florida. His intention is to go to Nashville and make it in country music. His name is Cole Terry. He does a fantastic job as a singer-songwriter. Rewind to when I was his age, that was my intention. That's what I wanted to do. And my family had supported me, that they'd put a lot of money and time into it. And then one day, over a course of weeks, months, I really sincerely believed God was calling me to preach the gospel. And I surrendered to that. I was in college. I picked up the phone, called my father, and Dad, to make a long story short, Dad started crying. And he said that God had told him that I would be a preacher back when I was about 9 months old. He had never said a word to me about it, and had held it till that day to let me know. And what a confirmation that was, you know, that I was on the right path. And so that's just been the game plan since 30 years ago, and long obedience in the same direction, and just trust the Lord to use it.
You know, it's amazing how God works with and through people to make things happen. And I've got personal stories in my family about that as well. I come from a family of 3 boys, and we all did different paths in life, Zach. And one of my brothers had a calling to ministry, which he took. And our father said, you know, God told me that one of my sons would be called to ministry.
How neat.
I just didn't
That's
know
very
which one.
cool.
So he, you know, he shared all of his, because he didn't know which one it was going to be, right? So that's
Certainly.
awesome. Well, congratulations on your calling. Congratulations, and thank you for what you're doing with your ministry, and especially with Code Red Talk. If those watching in on today's show, if they wanted to connect further with you, to learn more, how would they do that? What's the best way to connect with you?
We make it simple, CodeRedTalk.com. They can go there with the URL. They can search my name. ZachTerry.com would take them also to all of our information. And I would just encourage them to engage with us. That's what it's all about. We want to be producing things that's going to be helpful for our audience. And so if they follow us, like what our content is, and ask questions, make comments, that helps us to learn what's serving the community and helping to further their walk with Christ.
No, amen to that. Well, thank you for being on the show today, and Godspeed and good luck in your efforts.
Thank you very much, Jack. It's an honor to be with you.
Yeah. Well, that's it, folks. That's the time we have here today, and you've been on a mission here at the Daily News Network, and we appreciate our sponsor, 6-8 Ministries, for making this show possible. If you'd like to learn more about Zach, his ministry, and a host of other things that are happening here in our community, be sure to revisit this interview at thedailynewsnetwork.com. And better yet, share it with somebody else. Until we get together next time, here's wishing you good health, much happiness, and remember, treat each other the way you'd like to be treated.